Okay, there it is. Perfect. Sometimes the audio just gets messed up. Welcome everyone. I'm your host Pai Prana, joining you today from the beautiful city of Oslo. How is everyone doing today? We have TheShaikh spawning in on the north side of the map, playing as the Byzantine in the color purple, while we have Mehrali playing as the English, spawning in on the south side of the map, playing in the color blue. This is, I think, match 8. I might have made a mistake in the title, but this is one of the more challenging games, both of them, because both of them are a bit higher in the ladder. Shaikh opening with the cistern and 3 on gold, couple on sheep, so it might be a grand winery opening. The nice thing for Shaikh is he has his berry close to his gold and at the back, so he can probably defend it with a tower if he wants and put the grand winery here. So of course you want to put your grand winery in such a way that you can have a few farms between your TC and the grand winery. In terms of sheep, I think Shaikh is doing all right. I mean, he has barely scouted the map, and he has managed to find a lot of sheep. And now he'll go for a second run and go all around the map, spotting the enemies age up, and at the same time managing to get a bit more sheep. Let's see how things are with Maheerali is already aging up with the Abbey of the Kings, rushing the age up with 9 villagers, while Shaikh taking it slow, going up with 4. Hello Magma, kaise ho aap? How are you? Now, rushing the Abbey with 9 villagers would indicate that Mehrali wants his king to be out on the map ASAP and harass the Byzantine eco, and probably Shaikh will spot that as well. So the question is, how will Shaikh choose to defend against that? Building houses in the influence zone of the cistern. Well, Shaikh is a better Byzantine player than I am, so I wouldn't question his decisions. Shaikh spotting villagers on stone and also spots the Abbey, so he knows what's up. He knows what's the English is cooking. Let's see. Let's get a poll running. Who will be winning the first round? Shaikh. Maheerali. Okay, there it is. The king will be out on the field in 3, 2, and 1. I really like the model they have used for the king and the voice lines that they have for the king. It's very nice. Completely ignoring the wolf. The wolf running in slow motion. Oh well. Shaikh has his grand winery set up, immediately going for the mercenary house. He is not too concerned about this king. Perhaps because this is within the vicinity of the TC, but what about the gold? What does he go up with? He goes for the Eastern mercenary contract, so he will have the Keshex on the field, and the Keshex will do his bidding, help him protect his villagers, and oops, will this villager get caught out of position? Shaikh immediately pulling out the Akratoid defense. making his villagers insanely aggressive with spears. The thing is, had these been some normal wills, they would need to run back to the TC, but not the Byzantine wills. If you can micro them with the Akratoy defense, the king won't be able to do much. Now with level 2 cistern, Sheikh blocking the king's charge with the scout getting a surround on the king, and there it is. I think the king will go down. The king desperately trying to make a run for it. Poor king. Oh no. King dies a painful and disrespectful death. Mahir Ali going up with the second TC now. I would not be crowning the king again, perhaps. But the problem is now Sheikh has his Keshiks on the field. And now will do his best to harass Mahir Ali. The thing is, I wouldn't have guessed that the English will actually go for a deer. I don't think even Sheikh knows that there is a deer patch here. But I think he will get caught out of position. Mahir Ali will get a bit of problem here. Bit of annoyance. The first villager of the game goes down. Perhaps the second one as well. Might be able to get a third one. And Sheikh will try not to overcommit and goes back. The TC didn't fire a single arrow. Did Mahir Ali forget to garrison his wills? Bit of long distance wood chopping going on here. Running out of wood at the wrong time. And now Sheikh scout here looking to spot any more raids. Perhaps something on the wood line, even though it's very much dependent, but this area, oh, villager, wrong place, wrong time. 4 villagers down for Mahir Ali already. Sheikh managing to get the total worth of the Keshiks, I would say. The mercenaries have paid off already. Sheikh now on his final berry bush. And now moving to his sheep under the TC, but he might choose to go out on the map because he has map control right now. Or rather, he has locked the English in his base, and English does not really have any mobile units right away, other than the king, of course, which Mahir Ali lost. So Sheikh might choose to go out. Sheikh aging up with the cistern of the first hill will make his cavalry even more devastating. Not just his cavalry, I mean any kind of heavy units get a lot of benefit from the cistern of the first hill, and when he connects this to the other cisterns, this acts as another cistern. Obviously, it's in the name. So you save a bit on stone, I think. These Keshiks diving under the DC now without... Okay, they have range armor, so they are fine. 9 villagers lost. With the second TC, Mahir Ali is still behind in villagers. It's not looking good, and Sheikh is already aging up. Now the problem is, when the Byzantine goes age 3, you will face Varangian guards or cataphracts, which you only will be able to counter with crossbows and spears. Spears you have, but crossbows you don't, and with this, I think the cataphract will be able to take fights with spears as well. They just don't care. You know, Sheikh can just burn this wall and get some heal on the scout. Oh, there it is. He's doing it. He's getting his Keshik healed. There it is. The king tries to do another drive-by and fails to get anything out of it. That's unfortunate. Sheikh extending Overextending perhaps, diving under the safety of two English DCs. Goes back.
Έβρικα τους εχθρούς! Άσουα, AOE413!
Αμήν. Τι θέλει η εργασία? Ελέουγαρια ούκτα πόη! Αμ!
Sheikh, having already aged up, hasn't connected his first system. I mean, system of the first hill to the rest of the system network. Sheikh already out on the map, getting some berries. Okay, why is the scout? And there it is. Finally realizing that there's no coming back from this kind of an eco loss, chooses to tap out. And the first match goes to Sheikh. We'll wait for them to go for the next one. So, excuse me boys while I wait. I need to snack a bit. Also, let's get the results of the casting out. I mean, sorry, the results of the voting out. Seems like everyone was pretty certain Sheikh will be winning. Welcome everyone to round 2 of this matchup. Sheikh playing as the purple again, as one of my favorite civs, the Abbasid. Going in for a very strange opening. Did he spot something here? Okay, there it is. But he hasn't spotted the barracks yet. What forced him to, or what nudged him to make this tower? But confirming his speculation, he spots the barracks. And there it is. The tower already up. Villagers returning back. But I think Sheikh is he Popcat? There it is. The house comes in. And the villagers will be out on the field. Doing their work. Not getting pop-capped. Now, maheerali is not doing anything with this barracks. Maybe it was just to get a reaction out of Sheikh. So Sheikh invested, if I'm not mistaken, 100 wood on the tower. Maheerali invested 150 on the barracks. So I think it's okay for Sheikh anyway, because this tower still has some value, and I don't know how effective or how useful this will be in feudal, because you might need spears if you are going longbows, but the thing is, I don't think Sheikh will choose to play in feudal, so unless the English really forces him to do so. There it is, the council hall. So now this barracks might see some action. Thing is, has Sheikh any idea of this this feudal pressure that he might see? Hey, Emperor, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Sheikh has managed to get a good number of sheep, so even if his berry is challenged, I think he should be okay. Thing is, he might be forced to play feudal, and he's aging up with the economic wing, which means he will get a second TC, but I don't think there will be a third one. So you have to address this. You cannot take the English feudal pressure lightly. I'm doing fine, thank you for asking. Jatin says eco wing 4 TC. If Sheikh manages to get away with 4 TC, I think I'll quit the game. Who won yesterday? I don't think we had any matches yesterday. Okay, Sheikh now will be able to see what's up and might also spot the Egypt. We'll spot the bell. Now spots the age up. So he knows what's going to happen. In the Nala set, I think it was Mickey who won. The stream is up there. Feel free to watch it. It was like really nice games, I would say. Yeah, it was. I think it was the day before yesterday. Okay. Sheikh deciding not to go for this tree line. But now he does. Immediately putting down the stable to address this imminent threat. Mahir Ali straight away rallying to the berry. I think Sheikh is probably choosing to go for this probably for two reasons. Either it gets his House of Wisdom level 1 to activate. Maybe there is I don't know. Or maybe he wants to get this tree line first before he moves back. There it is. The horseman immediately challenging the longbow. Might die while trying to fall back. The spear a bit too late. But Sheikh knows that there is a spear out there, so he has to be a bit careful. And now an answer to the spears. An archery range being put down. Now in terms of stone, he's not getting anything. So maybe the plan is to just make use of cheaper farms, survive long enough, and then go for a second TC. So I think this might be a bit favorable match for maheerali, because all he needs to do is a proper push. If he manages to do a proper push successfully, then I think he'll be okay. Sheikh is just buying time. Sheikh is trying his best to buy himself some time so that he can mass up enough archers to deal with the spears, while the horsemen will be able to take out the longbows. And when the spears are out, I think then the archers can dive on the longbows, and longbows have slower movement speed compared to any sort of archers. So the archers will be able to catch up to them and kill them. And if they try to kite, of course, you have your horsemen to surround them and kill them. Now, this is the thing. When you send your longbows undefended, this is what happens. They get cut off by early horsemen. And you will have to come back. And so the thing is, English does not really have a mobile army, at least the composition he is going for. And that means it takes a bit of time for them to, go here and there. Yes, we had an OTT mirror that was between Avengers Sid and Baltoro. I think that was one of the games where OTT was played. Sheikh now poking and prodding just to see what's the situation here in terms of army composition. Chooses to fall back, and the plan here is not to overcommit in army. Just want to have enough to counter this. So he is just trying to see what the English has masked up. Chooses to fall back, knowing that these archers might not be enough for this fight. These horsemen are just trying to buy time. I think it's just Sheikh know that these longbows are coming for these villagers. I think he does. So just to drop and make a run for it. Will they get caught in the fire? Yes, they do. And one villager goes down. There is the first fight of the game. Horsemen trying to get a surround on the longbows, but Sheikh microing, making sure the archers take down the spears first. The spears get split. Horsemen get a surround on the longbows, and these longbows will not make it home. Whatever promise the English Empire made them is clearly not going to be fulfilled. And the last of the longbows here in the battlefield goes home in a box. maheerali re-strategizing, thinking what went wrong. And now we'll have to play defensive. English is a civ which is good at everything. They're good at pushing, they're good at defending. So it's not the end of the world. The thing is, what does maheerali decide to do now? Does he play feudal, commit for another push? Or does he go for a castle age, put down his white tower and go knights and whatnot? Of course, you cannot go knights against the Abbasid. They have a counter to that. Now Sheikh has taken a bit of loss here, losing 2 villagers to the longbows. But he's okay, I think. With cheaper villages, you should be fine, and with the gathering rate bonus that you get from House of Wisdom, your eco will be better. Your eco will clearly be better than the English. The thing is, I'm curious to see what Abbasid ages up with the for the castle age. Which wing does he go for? Longbow numbers are a bit intimidating. 18 longbows to be precise, while Sheikh is there with 15 of them. Sheikh knows that he cannot really push, but he cannot allow the English to go out of his base. The Sheikh needs these deer and berries out on the map before he has to commit to a feudal, to a farm transition. Sheikh now moving into stone mining, which means he will now start putting down a second DC. So there it is. I mean, you force your opponent to play in their base, and then you take advantage of any economic bonus that your civ allows. Now longbows. Sheikh now trying to dish out some damage, trying to equalize the damage that he received. Fails to do so, loses a horseman in the act. Now Sheikh is unaware of this. And maheerali being really smart, leaving a spearman here on the blackberries and going out on this side of the map, anticipating that Sheikh might be on these berries. And I think he'll lose a lot of villagers here. I think all 3 will be dead. All 3 of them will be dead here. Sheikh losing 8 villagers already. What a great start, but the match has become a little sloppy from Sheikh's end. So has to be a bit careful now. Now Sheikh rushing an age up, it seems. He is already... Oh, sorry. Okay, so he's already aging up with a military wing. And with these many villagers on gold, it might suggest that he is possibly going for a Ghulam composition. Or maybe knights. Or knights. Sheikh catching the longbows with the pants down, trying to build the ram. I don't think this ram will be going up. And I think these longbows will perish as well. Another investment lost from the English. Another batch of longbows coming in here to harass the gold. Sheikh realizing what is going on, pulls back a bit of his army to defend. The Sheikh has gathered decent amount of gold to have a bit of a Ghulam Mas. Ali is still committing to a feudal push. Little does he know that there's an age upcoming, so it'll get really problematic for him very quickly. I mean, if your opponent knows that you're only on longbows, it's I think it's a bit easy to counter. got surrounded by the horsemen. Even 3 horsemen can take out quite a bit of damage from the longbows. And now the camels joining in. And what do we see? No armored units. So there it is. The knight comes in. So the right answer to the longbows. Knights extremely tanky and just get tickled by the archers. So maheerali will have no choice but to age up. This push is not going to be successful. The more time Sheikh gets, the more challenging this push is going to be. Sheikh will be happy putting down production here. Sheikh is running out of food though. And Sheikh knows that he's running out of time. He has to be a bit cautious here. He needs to make sure he doesn't take a fight prematurely. There it is, the second TC going up here on the gold. But Sheikh has run out of gold completely. And food. Will Sheikh decide to take this fight? No. Yes. Yes, he does. Pushes the longbow back. maheerali realizing that these units are no joke. Now Sheikh getting the composite bows, making these archers insanely deadly. I think they haven't gotten the upgrade. Yeah, they are veteran now. They're just doing their job of burning down the ramps. So the push has failed. maheerali being pushed back into his base. The longbows being chased back to their base, and I think where's the knight? There it is. The knight is here, and now I think the knight will just jump into the enemy base and stay there for as long as he can. There is a second ram being built here. Sneaky ram. How did he spot the TC? And a couple of men-at-arms. Where did they come from? maheerali being extremely smart with his English play here. Aging up with the King's Palace, realizing that the Abbasid has gone for a second TC and a third one. Perhaps going for a third one, so he has to match the eco. So this third TC being delayed a bit, but a sneaky ram push coming here, which Sheikh might spot now. Sheikh might spot this. He might freak out. Or he doesn't. I don't think Sheikh has seen this. And now a bunch of longbows coming in. And now Sheikh realizes what's up, and the archers rush to the rescue of the villagers. 2 rams coming in. They might be able to burn this down actually. And the horsemen going to the other side of the map while the archers come here to defend. Scout going down, leaving maheerali blind. A couple of horsemen running around the map like sharks. This is a good number of longbows, I think. But maheerali has to kite them properly. Second batch or second platoon being master. Okay, already losing quite a bit of longbows. These are. Will this TC go down? I don't think so. And the cavalry is here, might be able to clean out this mass completely. Not having spears at all seems like a mistake. When you know your enemy is going for a... What? A siege tower? And the villagers already building the ram, building the TC back up. The longbows getting completely stuck here behind enemy lines, and I don't think they'll be able to make it back. But maheerali is trying his best to make the best use of the archers. Also doing a second attack here on the gold. He's taken out 28 villages in this game, which is pretty insane. Not gonna lie. Now Sheikh's eco idling. He has to manage too many angles at the same time. Too many angles of attack. I think there was a request for a design change in how the siege tower works. And people said that it should be designed in such a way where it can get, you know, attached to a wall. And now your units can just walk up there. Instead of you being required to manually garrison your units and, you know, unmounting them on the wall and, you know. The scout going around the map, trying to see what the English is coming up with, and now I think Abbasid knows that the English is coming with men-at-arms. The Sheikh needs to have a lot of knights and crossbows. Sheikh is way behind in eco. Way behind in eco, and there it is. The outpost comes up, giving the infantry access to the network of castles upgrade, making the attack speed go up. So this might be a bit hard to defend for Sheikh. English is way ahead in eco, not losing a single villager, and these men-at-arms can stay under this TC for as long as they want. They won't be able to get rid of them. There are a couple of crossbows now, and the knights tanking the damage. But the longbow should be firing on the crossbows. The men-at-arms get cleaned up by the crossbows. I really might want to fall back. Now there's more reinforcement coming in. A couple of military units idling. And one ram doing God's work here. But might actually get taken down by the TC fire. The Abbasid second TC. Alive and kicking. The third TC. Trying to get Abbasid back on their feet. In the heat of battle, Sheikh doesn't forget to create a monk to grab a couple of relics. You know, cannot forget about the relics.
Worker is full for theater.
Okay, men-at-arms chilling a bit. The monk going out on the map, trying to get a couple of relics, and the English monk is already out on the field doing their duties. Now longbow numbers quite intimidating, with the network of castles buffing them up, and now they're firing on the crossbows. The right unit that they should be countering the Gulans, fighting the men-at-arms. Horsemen trying to get a surround on the longbows. This DC might actually go down this time. I remember for the Abbasid, it's a bit challenging. It's a bit more challenging compared to other civs because Abbasid only has 2 landmarks. So if you can take down the TC and the House of Wisdom, then you win the game. And I think this TC actually might go down. You know what? English needs a couple of spears, handful of spears mixed in this mass. And there it is. The first landmark goes down. This House of Wisdom is way too tanky, by the way. So it's not like the English will be able to take down this landmark easily. And And the right thing to do, get a couple more rams, of course. Sheikh now in a bit of a problem.
القوس على استعداد.
So, rule of thumb, never leave your military idling. So, the Rams, while being here, think to themselves, hey, let's make ourselves useful. We just take out the houses, make things even more challenging for the opposite player. And now it seems like an impossible defense. Might see an eminent GG coming up, and there it is. Sheikh taps out, realizing there is no coming back from this kind of an aggression. Not gonna lie, the game initially looked like it was going in the favor of the opposite player, but I don't know what happened. Maybe Sheikh... Sheikh lost a couple of villages, so it's kind of understandable why he went for the second TC. And the third one. But English got a lot of time to bounce back. It was a nice game. Not gonna lie, it was a really nice game. Yeah, I think as the English, you cannot really sit in your base. That's for sure. So, English choosing to do some damage perhaps was the right call, but I think Sheikh losing a lot of wills on the east side of the map, on the berry patch, I think that is where things got a bit problematic. So now we'll be waiting for their third match, and I'll snack a bit more because I'm really hungry. So sorry if I don't speak much. I don't have my co-caster here to drive the engagement, so sorry about that. Bro, the only help I need is perhaps start a fundraiser for me. Server maintenance charges. Tax the people. I support whatever Nirmala Sitharaman is doing. More tax. Okay, I had my little break now, and let's have a poll before we go on to the next one. Still waiting for the match to start. I really hope there are no more matches planned today, because I really want to go and have some piano practice. Jatin, can you give me a rundown of the schedule, if that's okay? Do we have anything planned today? No, sir. Doesn't look like it has. Did they forget to keep it observable or what? Could you please check and let me know? How come the match hasn't started yet? What is still being decided? Wow. Great. Well, are they planning on redoing the match or should I cut the stream short? It's okay. Okay, alright, thank you. Yeah, but then again, having a redo of the match is always a problem because, you know, the players have their reasons. You sometimes get a good spawn, you sometimes end up having a shitty spawn. I mean, if you can remember the seed of the match, then it's okay, you will get the same spawn. But I don't know if they're doing that. Restarted. Thank you, Jatin. Sorry everyone for the wait. Technical glitches, a human error, and as they say, to sin is to human, to err is to God, or something like that. Oh, to forgive is to God, to err is to human, to forgive is to God, or something like that, I think. So I forgive you guys. Just curious, is any one of you into music? Like playing the keyboard or any kind of musical instrument? I have lately gotten myself a synthesizer, but haven't managed to find some time to actually, properly have a sit down and practice. And really excited because in the winters in Norway, there's not much to do outside, other than perhaps going to the gym. So having some kind of hobby to keep your mind occupied is really important. I think that is one thing that people moving to Norway don't like, is the winters. It becomes very gloomy. That is understandable. But if you have a couple of hobbies that you can engage yourself into while it snows outside, it's really nice, I think. And the type of person I am, I really enjoy this kind of a setting, where you can have like a cozy setup at your home. You go to your office, get your work done, come back, and snuggle back into the bed. Still waiting for the match. Still waiting. Who's winning? Neither. It's 1-1 right now. And there we have it. I think there will be a bit of delay. Oh, this time around both are playing Abyssin. Let's see. And we have a 1 minute 20-second delay, so we got 1 minute 10 seconds to have a bit of chit chat. More seconds. And there we go. Alright, welcome everyone, welcome back. This is your host Pipe Runner from the beautiful city of Oslo. How is everyone doing today? I think this is the third time I'm asking everyone, so I hope you guys are really doing well. Which map is this? Is this Lipany? Can I check which map this is? Yeah, this is Lipany. And both players are playing Abyssin this time. So we'll know who is clearly the better Abyssin player. Now in this match, players have a forward berry and 2 bad goals, it seems. The voice lines that I think I saw this thread in AOE4 r/AOE4. And someone asked, what are the things that you really like about, like, the minor details that they have in the game? What are the things that you really like about Age of Empires? And someone wrote that the fact that the voice lines change based on the age you are in is really, really cool. I mean, I knew about that, obviously, but that is actually a really cool thing. And the voice lines are really good. So you can tell they have put in a lot of work to get this game the way it is. Yeah, in terms of graphics, I think some of the things could have been improved. I mean, I personally think Age of Empires 3 has better graphics. I believe it's the same engine, but for some reason Age of Empires 3 looks more, I don't know, it looks better for some reason. One thing that I do want them to change is the Byzantine cisterns to have better water graphics. They just have like a blue texture. Weird. Sheikh aging up with the economic wing, but hasn't. Okay, I think he is getting 150 gold for his fertile crescent and fresh foodstuffs, and I think then he will immediately move to stone. And even Mahir Ali is going up with the eco wing. So both players looking for some kind of an boom play, I believe. Again, who will get punished for booming? Something we'll see. I don't know if either of the players will try to punish the opponent for booming. And there it is. Sheikh moving his villagers to wood as soon as he has 150 gold. Now the problem with Abbasid is you don't really have control over how quickly you age up. So if you start to age up late, you will age up late. So there's nothing you can do to speed it up. For example, adding more villagers or... And Mahir's villagers are still on gold. Bit of overgathering going on here. Mahir now knows that the opponent is also going for an eco wing, and I think Sheikh also knows he's going for an eco wing. He just wants to confirm which wing he went up with. You can perhaps see like a military wing 2 TC play, but Sheikh did not spot any military coming out, so he knows that it is most likely an eco wing setup. But he'll just go behind the base to confirm that. There it is. Spots the wing, comes back. Okay. A very safe TC. This could have been a viable position, but because of this tree line, I think saving this TC or protecting this TC would have been very hard. So, Sheikh doing the right thing. Also leaving 2 tiles of space between the TC to put down his farms. A very efficient city builder he is. Maheerali putting down his second TC to protect the gold and the woodline. Ensuring that Sheikh doesn't come up with some funny ideas. We are not getting a third TC, are we? 227. Oh yeah, there it is. So we will see 3 TC here. But Maheerali will only be going for 2 TCs. Now going up with a stable, perhaps to push these villages off, but the thing is, will he be able to take down the third TC that Sheikh What's up?
جاهزة للعمل.
If not, then he will be way behind in eco. And now maheerali spotting the second. Wait,
نواجه مشكلة هنا.
does he spot the third TC? I don't think he can see it. Now the buildings always start with 25 HP if I'm not mistaken. For some reason this is 240. I think it was in the patch notes that when you place down a building, they always start with some HP by default. So my assumption was when you place down a building, you can immediately see the scaffolding even if you are the enemy. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Scout going back. Would have been nice to actually stick with the horseman, but I believe he saw the scaffolding.
نواجه مشكلة هنا.
More and more horsemen going down base.
ما حاجته.
Horsemen reaching the construction site a bit too late. Not managing to find any damage.
لا تجعلني عبد سيئا. السهم مشدود.
What are we seeing here? Are we getting some archers? No? No. Still making a couple of horsemen. 3 in queue.
يعجبني ذلك.
Sheikh
حاجته.
putting down an archer range. Maybe he'll go for camel archers actually.
جاهز للعمل.
Because that would be a good counter to the horseman.
نحن تحت هجوم.
الخيال مستعد.
Getting a couple of horsemen of his own. So this can be a horseman camel archer composition. And in terms of military, maheerali has the lead, but not too much. There it is. The camel archer comes in. Now things will get a bit tricky. For maheerali. But he is also going for the right units now. Archers that will counter the camel archers. The thing is, he needs to have those in good numbers.
شُيد جيدا.
Will he be going for +1 range attack? There we have the
الجمل جاهز.
أجل.
first camel archer.
أنا فرح. العدو. شيد جيدا.
I will never understand how someone sitting on a camel can have
الأعداء قريبون.
such powerful shots as compared to your traditional archers. Makes no sense, right? The archers and the camel archers are oblivious to each other's existence. And maheerali going for the +1 ranged attack, the right thing to do. Sheikh getting the lumber preservation upgrade, and now finally going for the wheelbarrow. Now with eco that is so condensed, your villagers don't really have to move around too much, so if you delay your wheelbarrow, it's okay.
أعطني الأب.
الآلات.
And maheerali placing down the first ram. And I think Sheikh's scout will spot this, and he'll know what's happening. So he'll come back to the drawing board, mass up for this push. And behind all this, remember, the third TC is alive and kicking, so slowly and steadily, Sheikh's eco will start
تم جيدا.
skyrocketing very soon. So whatever maheerali wants to do, he has to do quickly. In terms of numbers, Sheikh clearly has less units, but he has the defender's advantage, which means he'll have an easy time defending this. The first ram might actually just go down. Nope. It seems like the archers will get caught out of position, the ram gets cancelled, and maheerali might have to run back. And a huge investment.
جاهزون.
The rams just get mowed down by the horsemen.
أحدهم يطلق علينا.
A lot of horsemen in queue. Might be nice to actually put down a second stable. You have these many horsemen queued.
أمرك يا سيد. مستعد.
أحدهم يطلق علينا.
لدي مهمة. السهم مشدود.
Mahir going for some possible raids or perhaps some kind of a distraction platoon
سأفعل.
while the main army pulls back. I think the game is really slipping out of his hands. There it is. Raiding party getting a bit of value. Not managing to kill even a single villager, but now might be the chance. The scout gets taken down for Sheikh, so Sheikh will be blinded for a bit. These horsemen will die, obviously being chased down by a couple of horsemen and camel archers. These camel archers really debuff the cavalry, so having even a single camel archer in your cavalry mass really makes them super effective.
ما حاجتك؟
And I'm really aging up with the military wing.
شيد جيدا.
But in terms of villager distribution, I can't really make out what kind of army composition he'll be going for. He's trying his best to stall Sheikh's eco, but really not being able to do so because obviously the villagers will hop into the DC and Sheikh is playing very carefully with towers and everything. So.
النصر لي.
Sheikh is also doing okay. I think if he just okay, he's putting down a tower, but his villagers will be back on gold, so he will have enough resources to age up very soon. And Maheerali, even though will be aging up right away, I don't think he'll have enough time to make a push
لدي مهمة.
before Sheikh ages up and do some damage. Because he himself is way behind eco, way behind in eco, so he needs to make sure he takes good advantage of the stack up.
هل من أوامر لهذا الخيال؟ شيد جيدا.
القذائف
أنا
قادمة.
فرحة.
I think
ما حاجتك؟
this horseman has managed to kill his first village.
أنفذ الأوامر الآن.
أنا فرحة.
In terms of army numbers, Sheikh actually has quite a bit of units.
القذائف قادمة.
Now Gulams being trained, 7 of them in queue.
يبدو جيدا.
Sheikh now going for a raid of his own.
وليس صادرا منا.
Sheikh spotting this archer mass. Knows that archers are coming. What he does not know is the Gulams are coming as well.
حان وقت العمل.
And now Maheerali taking advantage of the Eco Wings Fertile Crescent, moving into a farm transition. Has been floating quite a bit of wood. This villager managing to escape. But now Maheerali will face a bit of problem with the horseman raid coming in. It will be a bit challenging. Maybe Sheikh decides to pull back this cavalry mass to defend his base. I think he might actually... Yep, okay, he's putting it back. Ghulam still coming in. Maheerali might want to repair this.
تم تنفيذ العمل.
There it is. The rams are built again. One ram trying to ram down the wall. Sheikh also aging up with the military wing. No composite bow for Maheerali. So this archer mass is not as effective as it could have been. But that's okay. That is okay. It's honest work. And now Maheerali is on a timer. He has to do something before the upgrades come in. Sheikh doing the right thing, pulling his army back for a defense, for mounting a proper defense. Maheerali using his camels as distraction while constantly massing golams. There are 19 of them. That's a scary number, and these archers won't be able to do shit against them. The Sheikh has a good number of cavalry, and now knights are joining the field. Sheikh also has golams of his own. Sheikh trying to mount a defense here. Maheerali needs to be a bit careful not to lose his rams. There it is. The first ram goes out. Still streaming in golams in scary numbers. Not gonna lie, the numbers are quite huge. Sheikh now going for a sandwich. Cutting off reinforcements here at the back. Hard to tell who is winning. Archers firing at the archery range. What? Oh no. That seems like a cleanup, boys. Seems like a cleanup. Sheikh sitting at 111 villagers while Maheerali is barely at 84. The eco gap is massive. And I'm surprised that Maheerali forgot to take the composite bow upgrade. It's really disappointing. His archers could have been really effective in that fight. Now the Gulams being chased down by the knights. Maheerali adding in 8 crossbows to deal with the knights. 2 horsemen trying to get some raids out here. Maheerali trying to climb uphill with a 24 to 58 military difference. I don't think this is going in his favor. Pretty sure he had pictured this fight very differently in his head. There's no stopping Sheikh's army now. For every unit that dies in battle, 2 more take its place. Scary numbers. The thing is, Sheikh probably has the composite bow, which is the right thing to do if you have 29 archers. Obviously. I think it's GG for Maheerali. Sheikh putting down a forward keep just to secure this this part of the land, ensuring he has a safe spot to regroup and fall back if needs be. Sheikh now building a ram of his own, while camel archers taking out villagers left and right. Villagers now will take this gold win for themselves. Couple of villagers idling here and there, but I think it's okay. Sheikh not missing a beat.
نتعرض للإطلاق. حان وقت التصرف.
Another mass of cavalry looking for some kills. Sheikh robbing gold from the enemy in broad daylight. And there we go.
استعملوا الأوامر أيها
That should seal the deal for Sheikh. I think this. There it is. Maheerali tapping out. Sheikh really emerging as the better Abbasid player. GG to both the players. Well played, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for sticking by. It was a lengthy session. I think we enjoyed ourselves quite a bit. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.